Virgil Hunter, I was going to ask you, we saw your fighter Alfredo Angulo been working hard in your gym. How excited are you for the fight with Canelo Alvarez?
Oh, quite excited for Alfredo. It's a great opportunity for him to really enhance his career, and to get an opportunity like that before the world on the pay-per-view stage is really a blessing for him. It's a blessing for me. It's a blessing for the team, and it's going to be a great night.
Angulo is coming off a tough fight with Alexander Lara. I've interviewed you about that fight, about how close you guys were to that victory. I mean, what are your thoughts just on how you guys were able to kind of regroup and come back strong for this Canelo fight?
Well, the fight gave him a lot of confidence for the simple reason that when you look at the fight, man to man, skill to skill, experience to experience, he didn't really have that many advantages, if not at all. So it was a fight that he not only overcame, he also displayed, and I think that it helped him more. That fight helped him more than it would probably help another guy like Lara, who actually won the fight. But I think that night both men found out a lot about themselves that night.
Got you. Now, on the other hand, Canelo is coming off a loss against Floyd Mayweather. He didn't have much success at all in that fight. Do you think he came away from that loss with some doubts?
Well, I think so. It would seem that he would probably look for a situation, in a similar situation with a similar opponent. I think in this particular fight that it's a fan fight. That's why they label it toe-to-toe, so to speak. So I think they have stressed the importance to him, and maybe the importance to his team, that this particular fight has to be more exciting as opposed to the last fight that he had, which was he got schooled technically. So this one he can just literally come out and fight, that's the sense that I get from his team. So I think they, trying to regroup him, which they should. And I'm sure he's anxious to fight a real exciting fight on pay-per-view, which is crucial, because you want to leave a fight and be involved in a fight that the fans will be talking about days and weeks and months later, years later. They'll be talking about it. So I think they're anticipating that type of fight. And then the rivalry that they have, being from Mexico, and I'm beginning to get a good understanding, of their rivalry. So I look for an exciting fight.
Now, I've talked to you before, and you said that Alfredo has bone-jarring power. Can you elaborate just on how hard this guy does hit?
Well, I listen to the people he works with and spars with. Of course, I catch him on the pads. And he has a different punch, He has a punch that can catch you right and put you out with one. Then he also has some punches that can drain you, but all of them stay with you. And, just a heavy-handed young man. So, I think more than anything, the mentality that he has behind those punches, he's confident in his punching ability, so that makes it even better.
And is it for you all about finding a way to get them shots in on Canelo, and how do you envision that task, accomplishing that task?
Well, the good thing about Alfredo is it really doesn't matter. He's not a guy that has to have a certain punch in a certain area at a certain time and a certain target. I mean, in fight mode, you are just the target, period, So whether it's your arm, whether it's your neck, your shoulder, the jaw, it doesn't matter, you know. As long as he can get the contact with you, he'll have success with his power.